Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Walkathon TV. Mr. Renford,
Yes, sir.
it is so good to be alive once more to do another video for our viewers.
Come on.
So how are you doing today,
I'm
sir?
good, I'm good, I'm good. A little bit tired, but
Yes.
I'm here.
So we see now, the campaign has reached St. Thomas. And what I have seen is unbelievable.
Are you a part of that?
Yes.
You must tell me what you think, because you're supposed to say the thing for years down, coming down now.
Yes. I can't remember seeing something like this, a crowd like that, in St. Thomas in a political campaign.
Seriously?
Because, well, it is always 1-1. The East for Dr. Ferguson and the West for James Robertson. But whenever you have a political meeting in St. Thomas, you always see a bigger crowd from the JLP. But this time around, it is looking very good for the PNP.
So what do you think cost that now?
Well, my viewers and my subscribers, James Robertson is holding St. Thomas Western for 4 term.
24 years, is it?
Yes, 4 term. He's heading into 5 if he wins. And there is nothing to show. What I know of James Robertson is that everyone is afraid of him. I was there some time ago, and the guys are afraid to even say J, much less to finish his name.
So he ruled by terror.
Yes, he ruled by terror.
That's all I can explain or to me. I've watched the thing last night, and I'm very pleased to see the turnout and the support that the people is giving Mark and G. You know what the people expect? The people just want an election. And this man is just punishing us.
Yes.
Just punishing the people of Jamaica. And punishing himself too. When does he himself free?
Well,
that he need for a writing book.
It's not gonna be free for him if Marky G is true to his word. These guys are going to prison. Remember, the parrot gave us some information. The parrot said to look at their behavior, listen to their utterances, and you can know who the illicit members are. And everything that the parrot said is showing us plain as day who some of those members are.
And even today I see them carrying on the posters doing St. Thomas again.
Yes.
That's a sign of, what do you call it now?
Desperation. Yeah, it's desperation.
Because if you have win, when you need to trouble the other person, you know that's what?
Yes. But
2016 they never gave so.
2016.
No, 2020.
No.
Because they were sure of the victory.
Yes, they were sure of winning. So they didn't have to resort to, this sort of behavior.
I see in 1989 I see a behavior we have in Central Carolina. That's what is the behavior. That's when we know they were desperate.
Okay.
But the school bus now, we see a drive up every day. Is the school bus, is taxpayers' money, right?
Yes.
Then how is taxpayers' money and the Jamaica Labour Party is using the campaign?
Well, if you remember what we said in the previous video, these buses were not really meant to be public owned bus. They were meant to be privately owned by
Wow.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Okay.
Yes, it was meant to be privately owned by Tweedledee and Tweedledum. But because of what took place, in the media, everything came out. They actually got caught. So they are now parading with these buses as if it was bought for government purpose. But no, everyone that is gaining wealth from the illicit enrichment scheme, they are using government funds to enrich themselves. That is what the IC is probing, and that is what is out there in the public domain.
No, but this is, how can you use my money, buy a bus for the kids of Jamaica, and then you're using it to be a political campaign? You have the bus to drive around with loudspeaker at one time.
Well,
Is it the Jamaica Labour Party money that's by it, or the taxpayers' money of Jamaica?
it is from the taxpayers' treasury. But what
So this now is supposed to give over to the Minister of Education to distribute the bus them over the country. No candidate for them.
No, it is not right. It shouldn't have been so. But the problem is, Mr. Renford, they have nothing else to campaign on. They have nothing else to show. Jamaica, if you agree with me, speak to us in the comment
Well,
section.
this is surprising
down below.
because in 2020, when a lady asked the Prime Minister for a rural transportation, a donkey, and he gave it to her, them did not drive loudspeaker with donkey behind them.
Damn!
Yeah,
Well, I didn't notice the loudspeaker was with the donkey thing.
donkey behind the loudspeaker.
Okay, I didn't notice that.
So this is how low these people can go.
Mm.
This narration actually creeping, man. Come on. Mr. St. Thomas, this lady with loudspeaker, bus behind him. Miss my mother gonna St. Mary with loudspeaker
With the same bus.
with the same bus behind him. So I didn't know if they wrap them up today. And then they wrap up the same one, move to the next parish and have them. I don't know what's going on.
Another one
I
where
change gear.
people, the Dominican people are getting screwed again. We're going to talk about that one. And that one, we go from a denial of access, right, to a denial of services, because the children are supposed to ride those buses for free. For free. And we have the Prime Minister saying, yes, people, the children are going to ride for. In fact, folks, listen to this. Listen to this.
You're going to get 7 school buses that will be serving some of the remote areas of the parish. And I'm certain that the children of this parish will be very happy to be able to use those buses. And of course, those buses will be free of cost to them in terms of bus fare. Those buses will be free of cost to them in terms of bus fare. Those buses will be free of cost to them in terms of bus fare.
Schoolers only. $50 each way. 100 Jamaican dollars per day per student.
Here's another one, folks.
$50 in the morning and $50 in the evening. It will only cost the parent $100 per day. In addition to that, the government is not cancelling the park buses. The park buses will still run. So the park buses will run and the new rural school buses will run, giving an because now they can afford the bus fare to come to school. That is a government that is working for you. That is a government that you must choose. And that is why we say choose the Jamaica Labour Party and choose Jamaica. We're going to invite the people to examine the bus.
This bus thing, I think, is desperation. They should stop it. Give the bus to the Minister of Education. I don't have a problem with kids getting bus to school now. The PNP don't have a problem with that neither. The problem is the politicizing it.
Well, yeah, they are politicizing it, but that was not the problem. It was just the type of buses. The buses were decommissioned. The Americans believed that those buses were not safe to carry their children anymore, so they decommissioned it. Now, a lot of people don't understand what the word decommission means. Decommission would mean taken out of service. So, while the buses are old and are, decommissioned, there is something else that is wrong. The amount of money that they said it costs. That is a big problem. Because those second-hand bus at a certain price, Mr. Crawford, who is at maths genius, he worked out the maths for the whole of Jamaica to here. And those buses doesn't even cost, a shaving of the amount of money that they said they spent.
Boy, I tell you, election is such a nice thing. Beautiful thing. I think we should have election every day. I would get a city every day.
Yes. Well, for some people, an election would have been good to run every day because some people get curry coat every time there is a campaign. Some people get, petty cash. Some people get all kind of gift during election season.
Can you believe last night the people in Black River were told that their city will be becoming a city soon? There will be no more Black River, there will be White River.
No, well, I listen. It wasn't coming soon. There was no date put on it because it is another one of Mr. Holness's con.
Some of the people of Gladstone.
Yes, because he already promised the people last year, leading up to the campaign, that they were going to become the third city on the island. Now we move to Black River.
That will be the fourth.
No, he promised them that it will be the third. So it is the same promise that he gave to Clarkstown, he's giving to Black River.
Okay.
And what a time for him to choose to make those promises. And, those promises are, like I said, is one more of his con. So nothing will happen.
But government not supposed to promise people nothing. Government supposed to run off of them record. Look at the promise. You promise people in opposition. You work off of you meet the people of what they have done.
My viewers and my subscriber, wanna come here. Come here. Come and listen to our Prime Minister in his craftsmanship. This is how a scammer or a conman goes to work. Listen to him here telling the Jamaican people about his own craft.
We're going to be bombarded with all kinds of policies, all kinds of promises, but you have to examine each and every one of them very carefully, because the end result of some of these policies would be to increase income inequality. Because remember, every decision that government makes gives somebody equity. Likewise, every decision that government makes could take away equity from someone. And so some policies sound very good, but if you examine them carefully, it is giving a benefit to someone, right, whilst depriving someone else of a benefit. But policies that say, we'll give you a deposit on something where only maximum 2,000 persons could get it. And other people are there looking on, what about me? What about me? So, and we have heard some of those promises and policies being purported, particularly in housing.
Jamaica, this is exactly how a scammer works. Or even if you want to say a con man, his aim is to convince you. Hear more, Jamaica. Listen to him. Just listen to this man with more of his promises and lies. This is how he goes to work. Jamaica, beware of this Prime Minister.
New city along the south coast, this time in St. Elizabeth. Speaking at the opening of the new KFC location in Black River today, Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness said, following advice from the Urban Development Corporation, UDC, the parish is the best option. Kelisha Williams has that story.
Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness used the opening of this KFC location in Black River, St. Elizabeth Saturday morning to announce what he has described as a big deal moment, not just for the parish, but for Jamaica.
But suffice to say that the area that we have been advised is the best area to do an entirely new city, and it is because all the requisite elements to create a new city exist here. And you don't want to create a city that replicates Montego Bay and replicates Kingston. You want to create something unique. And therefore, this parish, St. Elizabeth, would be where we would be looking to develop our new city.
While he did not name the specific town where the new city will be established, Dr. Holness indicated that for decades, Jamaica has not had any area that has been purposefully developed into a city. It must be noted that Kingston became a city after the earthquake destroyed Port Royal in 1692 and Montego Bay in 1981.
Maybe Spanish Town was the only purpose-built city. And I had tasked the UDC to identify the area that would be best suited for the development of the third city.
In going further, he explained that's the reason behind the government's push to improve the infrastructure in the parish.
You can now start to make sense of why it is that we are making certain massive investments in the parish, which would include the bypass for Spur Tree to go down, and then the bypass to get to here, which will effectively bypass Santa Cruz. It will involve the development of South Coast tourism, because we have a product here that is really great.
In the meantime, the new KFC in Black River is said to be a $355 million investment that will create 65 new jobs in the parish capital.
Jamaica, I am here to prove to you that our Prime Minister is a con man. First of all, he didn't give a timeline. Secondly, he didn't give a location. What he actually is doing is making a promise. One more of his promise that will never be fulfilled. And all he has to do is to convince you. Jamaica, you hear how nice this plan sounds? Yes, it sounds very, very nice to the ears. But what is behind this promise or this con? It is about votes. So he is actually scamming or conning you for votes. So once again, I am warning you, Jamaica, my well-thinking Jamaicans, to beware of the Prime Minister's scam. It is all about the election. It is all about your votes. Beware. You know, Mr. Renford, I have something to say to the viewers and to Jamaica and the world that is watching our channel. In 1944, Jamaica had their first general election. And this is something I want these people to understand. You have two main parties, the Jamaica Labour Party and the People's National Party. Now, the country was governed first by the British colonial government. Now, Norman Manley, he decided to form the People's National Party to help the people of Jamaica because they saw what the people were going through. Now, the Jamaica Labour Party, let me tell you, Jamaica, they represent the British colonial party who is no more. They are working for the British colonial government. That is what the Jamaica Labour Party is doing. So they have no interest of the people. And let me give one example. Andrew Holness is a part of the Privy Council. That is proof. Because they want to leave the monarch. Jamaica is very interested in becoming independent of the colonial masters. But because Andrew Holness is a part of the Privy Council, it is not going to happen. You understand, Mr. Renford? It is not going to happen.
That's why I don't want the Caribbean Court of Appeal.
Right.
You want to use the English one?
So, the Jamaica Labour Party from day one is not representing the people of Jamaica. They are representing the crown in England. So, whatever is happening to the people, do you expect any better? Because whatever money is made here have to go to Britain to take care of their affairs there. While the people who is toiling each and every day, paying their taxes, who have jobs, and those who have to make their own jobs, they all suffer at the hands of the Jamaica Labour Party.
I hear Cliff used the other day. You know, the Jamaica Labour Party is a propaganda party.
Yes.
And remember in 1980 when they have this Eventide fire?
Yes.
It has now revealed that the CIA, people that actors that play part in it, came out
No. It is not now revealed. It was revealed long time.
No, I said actors, people that participate from the CIA have come on record to say that the CIA was the one who have done it. And this tape from 1982. So that's what we have now. So Papa Nana, I live her right by that call Mr. Hughes every day. And somebody called Mr. Hughes and he came up and said, oh, the PNP, them burned out even tied home in 1980. And Mr. Hughes said, no, it wasn't the PNP. It wasn't the PNP. It was the CIA who did with the assistance of the Jamaica Labour Party. That was if you said that,
to destabilize the
country under Michael Manley.
Yes.
Mr. Papa Nana called me after. The man said I was about heart attack. Mr. Hughes, what you say that after take 3 pills, I can't believe what you just said. Because they have teach them and tell them this is the PNP that have done these things.
Yes, and they believe.
And they
what
believe.
I am telling you is that these people are dunce. You still have some people who are coming from way back. They are still alive without education, and they could have gone to Jamal, but they didn't. They all steadfast to their party, and that's what happened. So anything at all that the party tells them, they don't think if it is true or lie. They run with it and they keep it. And some of them gone to them grave with it. And some of who is here is still going to go to their grave with it.
Well, let me stop there now, where I'm 90, 40, and 50 years. We're talking about the future, we're talking about Jamaica now, the future. But we have to go back. Because in 2020, we ever hear about these things?
No.
You hear these things 2020?
No.
2016, you hear these things?
No.
Okay.
But
just to
remember,
show the desperation of this government.
Yes. But what else happened? You have social media here now. One time gone, it was only RJR and JBC and CPM and the Cleaner and the Star. These were the people who used to give us the news. And remember, their news are edited. So they give us what they want us to know. There are things that we should know, and they think that we should know, so we don't get that. But now, social media is giving everything raw. So, things that we wouldn't be getting from the mainstream media, we are getting it now. And it is working because this government, all they go around and do is PR stunt, cutting ribbon and digging up, breaking ground. And this was all that the mainstream people used to carry. But with where social media is today, the people are getting everything.
Why? It's not even social media now.
Because, you see, when the PNP was in power, Philip Palwell was the Minister of Technology. Everybody is able now, even the poorest man, have a smartphone. So everything that go on and it reach social media will reach the public.
But what I'm trying to say, 2020 will have no propaganda, will have none, because the Jamaica Labour Party, Andrew Holness, with their green that poll said they were 20% off. So you don't hear nothing about these things. And all of a sudden we're just going back in the past now.
Yes, but that tells us that they are losing, and that's the reason for that. If you made it this far in this video, it means that you are enjoying the content. Guys, let us big up some real social media warriors. Let us big up Reason with Rattigan. Big up Wayne Lonesome. Big up Mystic Sensation. Big up Aromatic Realistic TV. Big up Atop the Press. Big up Live with Jennifer J.M. Big up Andre Stevenson, Partner Draw TV. Big up Jeffrey Tavares, Make We Talk. Big up Jamaican Carlos. Big up Jamaica Hot Topic. Big up Jamaica Royalty Review TV. Big up Talk Your Mind TV. And let me big up DNG God is Good. DNG, we miss you over here in London. Big up Junior Lifestyle of Fishing. And big up Shotman and Little Dragon. Jam Carib TV. Big up yourself. Sister J, Cuisine and Lifestyle. Big up on yourself. Guys, run go over there and thumbs up the thing them and tell them say a Wakatan TV send on.
Looking for cleaning services? Look no further than Micro Bio de Limpio. We are the best in the business. Our team is truly exceptional, and our prices are unbeatable. If you are in need of some professional cleaning services, call Delroy Dia at 876 for over 8867 367 1932 or 5029897. You can find us at Top Western Plaza, 3 Hills, St. Mary.
We have come to the end of another video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. And remember to love God and live. And guys, don't forget to watch the ads. It is the ads that give us some revenue to keep the channel going. And guys, please, I am asking you to join my channel and become a member. It is only a small fee. So, guys, please and thank you. Be a member of Wakatan TV. One love.
Hi guys, I'm representing for Watson TV, the best TV in London. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and make sure you watch all the videos. Thank you, bye.
Big up Walkerton TV, the best TV in London. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Thank you.
Big up Walkerton TV. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Big up yourselves. Sean Hamilton out.